Lee, how many weeks is it going to say this is a really important game or you're up against tough opposition again? Because this weekend's a really tasty one.
It's the signs of a good season, Callum, isn't it? If we're going like that week after week after week, it's great to have this sort of importance on virtually every game we're playing at the moment. We've got 2 official league games to go, and as you said, very, very important. Very dangerous game, I think, this week, because a lot of people will be looking at Wraith and feel a little bit sorry for Ian and his staff at the moment. They're certainly not got the problems to seek in relation to picking a team with the amount of injuries and boys that are missing. Another 2 red cards against Morton, but that makes it very, very dangerous for us. So we have to be mentally really switched on to this one, or we could find it really, really tough.
Yes, there's the kind of game for them where they feel hard done to, so they want to really fire up against you.
I thought the last performance last week against Morton, and Dougie Imrie was the same. I think he wasn't overly happy with his team, but Ian, as I say, even with the bodies that are missing for the team, I thought they put on a really strong performance and were unlucky not to get at least a point out of the game. So there'll still be a lot of positivity in their ranks, but ultimately it's down to what we do. We've got to focus on exactly what's in hand, and as I say, it is a dangerous game for us. We can't get carried away. We can't get this sort of mindset of, oh, they've nothing to play for, they are 7th in the league and all this type of stuff. That's very, very dangerous, as I say. So we've got to focus as if it's a game against a team at the top of the league, and we've got our aims, and all the focus is on, as I say, selfishly, ourselves getting the 3 points on Saturday.
Is there any nervousness in the camp just now, or is it more a positivity?
I think it's a positivity. I don't sense any nerves. Certainly don't sense it in any way whatsoever. And I didn't sense any real nerves in the performance against Queen's Park either. I thought the boys were very measured and very controlled, especially in the first half. Maybe opened up a little bit, as I said, after the game, and maybe stretched a little bit in the second half, but that's just natural. I don't think that's down to nerves. Frankie will probably be in a better position to answer that.
Well, let's go straight over to him. Frankie, what's it like in training just now?
No, it's good. I think it's been pretty similar all season. The competitive edge in training and the demands we all set for each other have stayed the same, and that's stayed pretty constant throughout the season. Obviously, we know there's, like, when you get towards the end of the season, you know what you're playing for, and there's obviously more on the games. But in terms of nerves, I wouldn't say so. It's more excitement. It's more, you just want to play in these games where you know what you're playing for, and it means something. But at the same time, the story hasn't changed. You take it game by game, and obviously this weekend is just another game that we look to win. So is it an increased determination? Yeah, definitely. But it's the same. It's the same every season. At the start of the season, obviously, there's so many games ahead. No one really knows what they're playing for yet at the start of the season, and then as you get closer and closer to the end, you know where you are and where you're at and what you're playing for. Obviously, our aim every game is to win every game, and definitely, obviously, with the results of late, it's something we want to put right and get a win on Saturday.
Now, you may think we've brought you in here because you played for Wraith, or it's about the game that's coming up, but we're actually throwing one at you just now. It's about your new modelling career, and I think Karen's got a few questions for you.
Yeah, so Frankie, you were modelling the new kit. Can you just tell us a bit about what that was like filming the promotion video for it?
Yeah, it was good. The guys that came in from O'Neill's were quite cool. They took us around and had us doing little things. It wasn't like your more conventional things. We went all around the stadium, and obviously the kit's really nice, and like something that I've done in the past for other clubs before. But yeah, it was good, and it was a good day.
So do you think you'll be doing some more modelling in the future?
Hopefully not too much. I think, well, it seems to be whatever club I go to, I get asked to do these things, so I must be doing something right. I'm not sure.
Balaclavas and socks, I think, is best modelling.
But yeah, no, definitely I'm a lot more concentrated on the football, but obviously if I get asked to do these things, then I'm more than happy to do them.
Now, you did say there that you liked the new strip. What is it about it? Is it the fit? Is it the colours? What is it?
Yeah, I think it just looks good. It's obviously a bit of a tighter fit as well. It looks just a bit more modern than what we have this year, which is maybe a bit looser. But yeah, all the kits that we tried on, the warm-up gear and all these things, they all look good. I think a lot of the boys are happy with them.
So is it the kind of thing you're looking forward to, is running out in a brand new kit? This is something we're doing on Saturday against Wraith, brand new kit. Does that give you an extra bounce as well?
I'm not too sure. I suppose, well, some people say look good, feel good, play good maybe, but I think me personally, I'm not too bothered about what I'm wearing. I'm more just concentrated on the game and the task at hand. But it'll be nice for everyone to see us in the kit, and hopefully get a few more people in to get some kits as well, because it's good for us to see fans knocking about in the new strip as well. And it's a nice kit. I like it.
So you were out there with Charlie doing the launch. I just got asked the question, who's the better model?
Charlie, definitely Charlie. Yeah, Charlie's. He suits that sort of role. He's a bit taller. He's got a good frame for it. He enjoyed it. So yeah, I'd say Charlie.
Now, Lee, I think they have to go back to the big questions: injury problems, team fitness, and the run up to the game.
Yeah, we've had a good working week. We've got a few bumps and bruises that will be left at the last minute and decisions made in relation to the team. But I've got to be honest, the players are giving me a lot of problems in relation to trying to pick the team because of the way they've trained all week, and everybody's champing at the bit, wanting to play a part in this game and the last game of the season. So it's a good place to be at the moment.